sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop it at the 24. Good coverage. So Ohio State's offense heads onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Short throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
QB sneak. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So Missouri's offense comes out for their 1st possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle and produced a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Continues to fight for yards. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Roberts. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pass complete on a crosser. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Missouri now in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Missouri, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So in playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. We'll see if they can keep that going here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Tate. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for some space. It's Jackson.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. The Buckeyes are on the move here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
With the catch, it's Jackson. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's got it with room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's caught. It's Coleman.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
incompletion sets up a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Hardy. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Handoff in a single back formation. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. To throw, it's Sayan. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice game. Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game. the offensive line.
It's a fumble behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, all that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
Pass complete. It's second down now. QB bootlegs here. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Powering through the defender. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Coming up, second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Mizzou. And that will give them the lead now. McCarthy this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Try to run it up. But get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set, second down play here. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. This time a completion. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The running play called on 4th down. And you'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Sayin. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Missouri. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice